Hello beautiful people, welcome to the channel. The Witchy Goth here, hope you're doing well. Today's video, I guess this is the first video of my 1 in 4. I hadn't seen this story and it came across on my feed on a group that I belong to on Facebook. And it's horrific and I'm going to issue a trigger warning right now. And if you are sensitive to grape, you may want to watch this at a later date. This happened in the West Midlands, in Oldbury, and a young Sikh woman was graped by 2 white men. Now it's allegedly a racial motivated grape, and it certainly seems that it is. So this article is from The Guardian and it's dated Saturday the 13th of September by Joe Colin. MPs express shock after alleged racially motivated rape of Sikh woman. West Midlands detectives are looking for 2 white male suspects after incident involving 20-year-old in Oldbury. MPs have expressed their shock at reports of the racially motivated rape of a 20-year-old Sikh woman said to have occurred in broad daylight. We are not safe. No woman is safe. Detectives are looking for 2 white male suspects alleged to have racially abused the woman during the assault. They believe one suspect had a shaved head and wore gloves. The incident is alleged to have taken place on Tuesday morning in Oldbury, close to Birmingham. A Sikh community group said it had spoken to the woman and her family, and that the words the attackers said were, "You don't belong in this country, get out." I am going to lay the blame here solely at the feet of the right wing and the people who are spewing this hatred against people who are not white. People who are talking about the asylum seekers as an invasion. People like Tommy Robinson, perhaps like Nigel Farage, and so many more, who claim that England and Britain is being invaded by people of differing colour, when that is completely false and is stirring up hatred. And the fact that she was graped by two men, I have no words to express how angry I am about this, because this is going to happen more and more. And I also feel that if you are on the left and you are white and a woman, you may well be targeted too. I have had comments on my channel on videos that I have created from men saying, leave the country, go home, you need to be unalived, and so on. Now, I don't get it as bad as some female content creators do, but it's there. It's there. Police confirmed it was being treated as a racially aggravated attack and isolated incident. The attack took place off Tame Road, a short distance from the constituency office of Gurinder Singh Jazan, MP for Smethwick. The MP said, "I understand the strength of feeling within the community this attack has generated. The community needs to allow the police to progress with the investigation, and rightly so, but I can also understand the community's frustration and anger and upset over this." I have seen footage of this being talked about in a public forum, and I will try to find that and link it into the description box below. Sarah Coombs, MP for West Bromwich, including Albury, said the incident was absolutely horrible, adding that such violence and hatred has no place in our society. MP for Birmingham Edgbaston, Preet Kaur Gill, said she was deeply shocked by the attack and that constituents had been contacting her to express their fear. And I don't think this should just be fear for women of colour. This should be fear for all women, because men are becoming more and more emboldened by this rhetoric. There was footage from the Unite the Kingdom march on the weekend of men shouting at a woman who was recording, "Get your boobs out." That is misogyny. That is misogyny. Can you imagine what would have happened if those men had have gotten hold of that woman? Don't know what nationality she was, what ethnicity she was, but this goes to show the nature of men who are riled up in this right-wing rhetoric and have had a few bevies and are now looking for aggro. Gill said, our Sikh community and every community has the right to feel safe, respected and valued. Racism and misogyny have no place in Albury or anywhere in Britain. And I agree. I completely agree. The rise in overt racism recently is deeply concerning, and I will be working with West Midlands Police to ensure everything is being done to catch those responsible and to keep our community safe. Jazz Athwal, MP for Ilford South, said he knew of people who had become scared for their safety due to an increase in racist rhetoric in the UK over the summer. He said, let's be clear, this attack is a result of the rising racial tensions in our country, and now a young woman has been left traumatised for life. And I hope that the police do catch these two guys. I hope that the court case is justified, and if they are found to be guilty, that they are imprisoned for life. And I will say this for every grapist, every case of SA, DV, SV, because it will happen again. That person will do it again. Time and time again, it is shown that that is the case. The MP said several Ilford South residents had told him they were deeply concerned about the safety of women and girls in the area. He added, this attack demonstrates the deeply tragic and violent consequences of allowing this rhetoric to seep into mainstream dialogue. And I've said this before as well, that when we look at the Epping riots, protests, whatever you want to call them, many of the men in the crowd there were perpetrators of SA, DV, SV or GRAPE. They had they were known criminals to the police. And they are there saying, protect our women and girls. And yet they are the harm to our women and girls. It ends in brown and black people being verbally attacked, physically assaulted, or in this case, sexually assaulted, a crime rooted in misogyny and the assertion of power. Other Labour MPs who have spoken on the incident include Tanmanjeet Singh Deshi, representing Slough, who urged police to take decisive action to deliver justice, as well as MP for Tipton and Wednesbury, Antonia Bance. West Midlands Police said on Saturday that officers were continuing to investigate the case with a number of positive lines of inquiry ongoing. Chief Superintendent Kim Madill, who leads local policing in the Sandwell area, said on Friday, we are working really hard to identify those responsible with CCTV forensic and other inquiries well underway. We fully understand the anger and worry that this has caused, and I am speaking to people in the community today to reassure them that we are doing everything we can to identify and arrest those responsible. Incidents like this are incredibly rare, but people can expect to see extra patrols in the area. Police said anyone with information could contact them via 101, quoting log 798 of 9th of September. And yes, this kind of incident is quite rare because the vast majority of grapes are perpetrated by the woman's partner or husband or somebody she knows within the family. But I do foresee that there will be more and more of this kind of thing happening, this kind of horrendous attack on women. And again, 1 in 4 women in the United Kingdom have been graped. So 1 in 4 women of your friends has experienced some form of grape. It's time to protect each other. It's time to stop this horrendous misogynistic patriarchal violence. And then adding in the racial motivation as well. Every woman fears grape. Every single woman. And this woman, I know, is going to be traumatized, and she is going to struggle for the rest of her life to get over this. So let us hope that they catch these guys and that these guys are tried, and hopefully they will find the justice that they deserve. But the law needs to change, that these kind of attacks need to have a much heavier sentence. And as far as I'm concerned, that should be life. If you've enjoyed the video, please click the like button. Please subscribe to the channel. Hope to see you next time. Blessed be.